Hey guys, in this video I want to compare the Nexus 5.0 Lollipop, which is close to the final build, final preview for the Google Nexus 5.0 Lollipop. If I go here about phone, then you can see this is how it looks like, 5.0 Lollipop. While on the Xperia Z2 we have 4.2 KitKat. Which is of course not the latest version of the Android, but still not so behind. So I want to compare the Lollipop versus the 4.4.2 KitKat software on the Sony. Now of course a lot of you know that the Sony phones comes with Timescape UI. You can see this is the Timescape UI, and of course both the devices had built-in buttons, but you can see that new Lollipop buttons will look like this. We have circle, square, and the triangle buttons. While on the other hand, here we have the home key button, we have the back, and the multitask button. So this is something changed on the Lollipop. And of course, one more thing is that if we compare the lock screen, if we start off, the second thing that we start off will be the lock screen here. You can see we can add some custom images on both of these software. You can add some custom images. You can use them as a wallpaper for your lock screen. So you can see that you can quickly go into camera like this, swipe to camera, and you can also add some stuff. I'm pretty sure if you go into settings on the Sony Xperia Z2, while on the Nexus 5 you can unlock your device, you can go to camera, then you can also go to dialer, while this is not available here, and that is a great thing on the Nexus 5. And of course this the time is a little bit on the center. Then also notification will come here, and notification to check the notification here on the Z2 you just have to unlock your device. You cannot quickly see it. Well, that's how you can see notifications like this on the Nexus 5. While of course this on the top left corner will show you your carrier settings, carrier stuff. Then on the other hand it shows you some Wi-Fi settings and other stuff. So let's quickly unlock both of these devices. To unlock, just have to swipe up, while here you just swipe just anywhere on the screen. So home screens, both have home screen, of course, Android home screens, and you can see we have this transition on the Nexus, on the Z2 here. And of course, we hold the screen, we have these options. On the Z2 you can see we have some widgets, app and wallpaper and theme option, while this is of course the Google Now launcher. We have the wallpaper with the widget option. Then we have the setting option, which is not the main setting, but this is a Google Now settings that you can mess up with. So you can see the difference, only 3 options, while we have here some widgets, some apps option. Like if you go into the app, it will give you all of your apps. All you need to do is just have to touch it, and you can see all the apps are coming on the lock screen. While this is extremely great, you don't have to go, well on the Nexus 5 you have to do is you have to hold and then put the app on the home screen. That's what you do in order to put the apps on the home screen. Now these are just the home screens on both devices. You can add and remove them, but of course there are a lot of bloatware on the Z2, while this is pretty much pure. Of course on the Lollipop nothing is changed when it's when you want to add app. No new option, just have to when you hold the app you can make folder, you can go into app info, just that basic stuff. But of course if you do this on the Xperia Z2, you also do have the option to add to home screen, which is same as the Nexus 5 like this. There's no delete button. Yes, of course there's a delete button, but you actually you can't uninstall here. For uninstalling the app, you have a quick option here. You can see uninstall, whereas over here to uninstall an app you just have to hold it, go into app info, then you can uninstall or disable an app if you want. And from here you have this quick menu where you can see your you can change the order of the app. You can also from alphabet to usage, and you can also change it to install, and you can also quickly go into Play Store, Sony Select, and you can also search apps while there is no searching here on the Nexus 5. Of course both of them have Android, both of them have the Google Now as their assistant. There's no special assistant like S-Voice, like we have the S-Voice on the Galaxy S5 and the Note 4. So if we compare the settings on both devices, if you go into the settings, you can see that both have the white background, and which is kind of similar. And if we see on the Xperia Z2, we have some Wi-Fi and wireless settings, then some device settings, then some personal settings, and then some system settings, which is same as what we have on the Nexus 5. And of course, nothing is changed. While the TouchWiz has a lot of boring stuff, a lot of messed up setting options. I really do like settings like we have on the Z2 and the Nexus 5. That is similar. And if we go into the notification center, of course you have to click. These are some of the notifications that will come, and with the time and the date, and you can clear them. And if we go into the quick settings, you have to click here. Then we have these quick settings. You can quickly edit, and you can add some settings if you want. While here with some default stuff, you can change the brightness. You can also have some basic options like Bluetooth and flashlight and stuff like that. Then also we do have the battery percentage. While on the Xperia Z2, we have the battery percentage always on the top. But if you go into quick settings, you can also have some quick stuff, and you can immediately go into the settings. You can also, if we hold the option, you can see it will pop up with this. You can immediately go into the option. While here, to go into the settings, specific settings, you have to click on the text like this, and it will go into the settings of the particular thing that you touch. For example, if you want to go to Wi-Fi, you have to touch the Wi-Fi text. And then also both have different music apps. This is the Timescape UI. There's a lot of Sony bloatware installed, and while this is pure, this is a plus point for the Nexus 5, but Xperia Z2 have a lot of great things just because of Sony's bloatware. If we go into the camera app, is the best thing that I like about these these phones that comes with company software, is because their camera app is extremely great. If we go into the back camera, and you can see that we can record 4K video, we can capture photos. And if you go into this, you can see a lot of modes: slow motion, time shift videos, fast motion videos, some background defocus and stuff like that. While here on the Nexus 5, the new 5.0 Lollipop, there's no new settings or new stuff, no new menus. Everything is same. Like this is the same as the camera app that you get on the KitKat. You can see the same options, same stuff. So which is pretty annoying, pretty disappointing. But of course, we may see something a little bit different than on the official one. But this is highly unlikely to happen. So we will get the same app. I actually did a full camera app review on my channel. You can check out my channel. But this is the camera app that I updated like an hour ago. This is the latest camera app, and you can see if we compare it with the Sony Xperia Z2 camera app, you can see the Lollipop camera app don't have a lot of features like we have on the Z2, which is extremely great. That's why I like to use the stock ROM on the Z2, just because of 4K video recording and other stuff. So and also that is just my full comparison of the Lollipop on the Nexus 5 versus KitKat on the Z2. And most of the stuff, this is pure, this is something different. The thing is that due to its pureness, it is fast, it is good, but at the same time it is featured less. But it will get 5.0 Lollipop very soon. Of course, we will see some time. We have to wait until we finally see the Lollipop on the Z2. But Sony says that this will get the Lollipop, and that is confirmed from Sony. And of course, messaging and phone app, everything is different, a little bit different, but has kind of like same functionality on both devices. So just a quick comparison how the software look like as compared to each other, the new Lollipop. And I will be installing the final version pretty soon when it will be available. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you next one. Peace.